Alright guys, let's go ahead. Let's get going to work. Let's go have a great day today. Good morning. It is Monday. It is September 29th. And let's talk. Because you know what? If you can tell, yeah, I actually have a smile on right now. So yesterday, keep in mind, yesterday in the video, I told you guys, if you weren't happy with how things are, do something about it.
Like and subscribe.
Well, I did. So last night, I went on to Valencia Community College's website, who has a program called the Educator Preparatory Institute program, where basically they will give you a certificate for completion of becoming an educator. Okay? This is really cool, okay? So, keep in mind, this is not a bachelor's degree. This is not a master's or an associate's, okay? This is also part of the state-required program for getting your professional certificate as well. Well, anyway, I went ahead and I paid the application fee. Because, I was thinking to myself, you know what? How can I tell everybody else that they need to go ahead and do something different, that they need to improve on something, if I don't myself? So, I was sitting on the bed last night next to Tiff. She was sleeping. Got out the MacBook Air, and I started going onto the Valencia website and doing it. And honestly, as I was doing it, and as I paid my $32 application fee, I felt really great. Now, here's the cool part, okay? This is all online as well. The only thing that you gotta do in person is an internship program. And you can actually get a waiver for the internship program if you are actually employed already or will be employed. So that is super freaking cool. So yes, I have done the application. Now, did I get a prior approval for Teachers of Tomorrow? Yes. But that's not like hard or anything, to be honest. And truthfully, Teachers of Tomorrow could be a great program as well. But I think with it being a local area here, I wanted something that carries a little bit more weight, name in the local community. And that one definitely did. The next one up that carried even more weight was University of Florida. So that would have been cool too. But in order to do them, I would have needed to do the master's program, and I would have had to do it in like social sciences. Which, don't get me wrong, I want to take the social sciences exam and pass it, and then I could do that one. The only thing is, it's a master's program, and it's gonna be $20,000-$30,000. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, well, what about all the other good stuff you can do? You can go ahead and get Pell Grants, get all kinds of stuff. Yes. But that doesn't cover it all. Hey, you can take out a student loan. No. I want to avoid a student loan as though it were the plague. I honestly do. Now, the other thing that they were talking to me about is that if I wanted to do just their educator program, it would be $2,500 roughly every quarter. Okay? It would be split into 4 payments. Now, the only problem I have with that, okay, is $2,500 is a lot of money to come up with, especially when you're on my kind of pay right now of $500 a week. Yeah, it's a lot of money. The advantage, though, is that I do have a lot of time before they actually start their program up. But honestly, trying to get $2,500 because it's about $10K would be quite difficult, to be honest. Although better, but still. But truthfully, yeah, I'm in a better place mentally today because of that right there. Now, let's go ahead and address one other thing, okay? And don't worry, it's a fun one, okay? When it comes to this whole Apple thing, okay? The MacBook Air was never intended to be purchased, okay? So here's what I was thinking in my rational thought, okay? That I could go ahead, get an iPad Air, and I'll be set for my e-reading for textbooks and stuff like that. Awesome. And I could use my older 2020 MacBook Pro and just fix it up, and there we go. Unfortunately, that is not what life had in plan. Yeah, it didn't exactly go to plan when it came to that. So, I had two choices. Keep an iPad Air that's pretty much just for e-reading. And yeah, you could do some like productivity, but you can't do a research paper on it. That's darn near impossible. And at the same time, it's not going to be feasible for a lot of printing that I would need. My other alternative was going to be returning the iPad Air, using the credit from that, applying a little bit more money, and buying the MacBook Air. And that I could temporarily do e-reading on. I could do while sitting at the desk. I could do lots of different things. I could also go ahead and let's just say I need to get a paper done. So if I would have just traded in my MacBook, then I would have been good for that purchase. However, what I ended up doing was trading in my MacBook Pro. Okay. Then I went ahead and that would have gotten me just the base 256 gig. However, I was thinking, you know what? I want a little bit more storage just in case, because I want this computer to last me for a long time. So, I ended up going ahead and paying for the extra storage. Bumped up to 512. So that ended up working really well in my favor. And honestly, that computer freaking kicks butt. I could be just chilling at home on the bed with Tiffany at night while she's sleeping and get done with so much stuff. And the thing is so lightweight. It's awesome as heck. But yeah, that's basically where I am on that one. And when we go back to the whole Verizon phone thing, what happened there, okay, is originally the black titanium color I wanted was on back order. So they gave me a natural titanium one to hold me over until the black one came out, because I was under their business plan agreement. So that's why I had to return the natural one to be able to keep my black titanium. Now, when it came to the other stuff in the beginning of the year, okay, with the whole iPad Pro versus iPad Air thing, yeah, that was just a crap show, I'll be honest. That was just me being indecisive. Not gonna lie. My name is Ryan, and I have a problem. My problem is Apple purchase decision making. It can be difficult because buying an Apple product is an investment for a future, and you want to make sure you get the right one. So that's why it's a little bit harder. But yeah, honestly, that is where everything is at right now. Yesterday, Tiffany, I love you, baby. You did great on the steak. And I was very happy with you on that. I know that you thought it was overly done, but honestly, I still enjoyed it and I still loved it. Because it came from your heart. And I know that you were trying your hardest. And I'm proud of you. But let's go ahead. Let's get to work. And let's go have a great day today. Honestly, I'm feeling a lot better because I did something for my future. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get going. Alright guys, it is 6:15. Let's go have a great day at work. And let's make the best of it. Let's go have some fun. Today I am going to be over at Buffett area. So right next to Margaritaville. So I will be hearing about the shaker of salt 1,000 times or more today. If you know the song, then yeah, you get what I mean. It's fun every now and then, but when you hear it on repeat, it can be a little bit annoying. But you know what? It's a nice area with great people. I love it. Guys, let's get going. Let's go have a great day and let's enjoy today. Alright guys, it is 3:59 and we are now out of work. Yes, it has been a very long day. And truthfully, let me go ahead and get through here quick. Make sure nobody's coming. There we go. Today was actually a great day, truthfully. Okay? And honestly, it was a lot of fun. Yes, it rained a little bit off and on toward the afternoon. At about 1 o'clock or so, I want to say. But it wasn't like a horrible downpour rain. It was just like a nice little gentle rain for the most part. And honestly, it was kind of a slowish day as well. Off and on, we had a few people that would come in a big group, or we had a couple repeat people that would come through. Me and they went into the park or city walk, then went ahead, came back out. So basically, that was that. However, there was one person, and I felt so bad for my coworker that I was with. The breaker one. So we had a gentleman using one of the motorized scooters. Unfortunately, he did not want to go ahead and get on it to go ahead and take it through. He thought that he could just go ahead and just pull down on the little thing to make it go forward and it would be good and nice and slow. No, it wasn't. So his aim was at the side where the x-ray machine is and the metal detector is. In that little tiny area that we had just enough room for a person to stand there. I think he thought that he could get his motor scooter through there. But that is not what we wanted. We wanted you to go to the opposite side into the more open area. Well, after that, he held down the forward button, the little lever, and it almost crashed into the breaker, unfortunately. Yeah, it sucked. Because honestly, that could have been a really serious injury if it would have happened. If it would have made full contact. Luckily, he was able to move out of the way quick enough. But yeah. Other than that, today was kind of like a slowish day, to be honest. In the early morning, I got there, opened everything up. The starting people there were awesome. The coworker that I had from the start of the day to the end as the primary was really cool. Enjoyed working with her as well. And honestly, overall, today was great. I couldn't complain. The only thing I will say is that it was just so long. But you know what? That's alright though. The only other downside was that it got humid and hot too. But yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's get going. We gotta go ahead. Get Tiffany. Get Lil. Go to Publix. Get the stuff for dinner. I think we're doing spaghetti still. I don't know. You know what? Screw it. I might just change my mind and go to like hot dogs and freaking mac and cheese and a vegetable. Like broccoli. That doesn't sound too bad actually. I'll talk with Tiff. You know what? We can actually do it together.
Hey.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Hey, so bring me my child.
Okay. When's work getting off at 4:30?
No, 4.
Oh, okay. Lily. Daddy wants to talk to you. You got it.
Hey, short girl.
Hi.
All right, so how about for dinner we do hot dogs, mac and cheese, and broccoli?
All right.
Yes. Yes, I am. So, what are we doing, Tiff? What are we doing for dinner?
Why does it have to be hot dogs? Well, it's supposed to be spaghetti.
Well, we can do that another night, like when I have more time.
You have time. Ow.
Sweetie, it's 4:05. I'm gonna be home by
Yes.
4:30.
It takes the same amount of time.
Hot dogs and mac and cheese are easy, and you throw the broccoli into the microwave, bam, done. Ah, there's that slow leak again. Alright guys, I am going to enjoy talking with Tiffany now, and then we'll reconnect at home with you guys. Alright, that is awesome. That is a Citroen. That is a cool French car. I love that one too. There you are! Come here. I look over here because I was expecting to see you on the chase. Alright guys, I'm going to kiss her for a little bit more.
I'm a mess today.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
But I did assign her a test today.
Ow.
Not to hit the record player, but also, can an electronics novice set up a Nintendo Entertainment System in NES?
I think I got it.
Well, we're gonna find out. Let's go ahead and check it out. First of all, why didn't you use this cubby that was more empty and toward the start?
Cause there's something else already in there.
Yeah, 2 game controllers that could have been moved. But anyway, also, sweetie,
Yes.
the blinking red light means that you left it on.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh.
God. Let's hope for the best. All right, so it's set to HDMI 1. Already, it's not looking too good because with HDMI 1, it should automatically pick it up. At least the converter box. So that means since it's not being picked up on any of the HDMI inputs over here, that the converter box is not being detected. So either she did not plug in the converter box to the power, or she did not plug the HDMI cable into the converter box.
I did.
Because, yeah, there's an HDMI cable, or at least there should be back here. Yeah, I feel it. Alright.
Alright, have fun with that. I'll be right back.
Oh, God. Alright. So one thing I can already tell. Alright, so I see she plugged that in. But yeah, she did not plug in the power for the converter box. So, with these HDMI converters, they are active, meaning they also require power. Much like your Amazon Stick, your Google Chromecast, that kind of stuff. How that, even though it's plugged into the HDMI, it still required power from a 5 watt usually, which is why I had a little 5 or 10 watt power supply inside that box. It's okay. But also leaving the NES on. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get myself changed and we're going to get over to Publix and get the hot dogs. And the mac and cheese and the broccoli. Let's do it. And as punishment for that, I think I have an idea up my sleeve for her. No, it's not what you're thinking. She has to make me an ice cream cone tonight for dessert. There we go. Yeah, I like that idea. Oh, crap. Sweetie. So, you see this white cable here? She plugged it into the RF switch. It doesn't go there. Actually, interestingly, okay? On a Nintendo, when you're using auxiliary, you only use the yellow and the red. The white here is actually just for an RF switch, which is that channel 3, channel 4 selector device. Yeah. Come here. Have a seat. Okay, so one, you left the Nintendo on for God only knows how long.
Yeah.
Luckily, these things don't overheat. So you're in luck on that one. Number 2. You had the white cable plugged into the rear.
Yeah, it's white.
No, that's for RF switch. That is for the channel 3-4 selector adapter. Like you would plug into the antenna on TV.
I just follow the color codes. Red goes to red, yellow goes to yellow, and there was a white one, so I put the white one where the white one goes.
And actually, it's a little bit warm, so yeah, you did manage to get a Nintendo hot.
It's fine, right?
Yes, I'm sure it is.
You shouldn't have asked me to do this.
Come here. Now, for your punishment, all right? You have to make me an ice cream cone.
Okay.
With whatever ice cream I choose.
I'm actually having those at home. Why didn't I think about that? Yeah, you need help.
If you want to borrow her for a night, just don't expect any electronics to be put together correctly. But she can cook really good, though. As you saw with the steak last night.
No.
Yes, you did amazing.
Ryan, I could do way better than that. I made a mistake. And I really overcooked it.
No, because it wasn't blackened entirely.
It didn't help. I didn't realize you weren't supposed to keep it on the warmer. While I was trying to wait for this one to come downstairs.
Oh. You what?
So that added an extra 5 minutes. Yeah, I made that mistake.
Anyway.
But next time, I'm sorry, but steak goes on the grill.
No, it
you
doesn't.
just don't cook it on the stovetop. It doesn't go out all right.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Either way, I am proud of you for at least trying and not just saying, oh, screw it. Oh, and one more thing. You also failed on one other thing. It was just what I suspected.
What?
So on the converter, okay, you did not plug it into power like I told you.
On the... What?
Yeah, the converter, the little black box. That connects to the HDMI?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a power that goes there.
Oh.
And I even said on the phone that I bet you're going to forget about the power. I even gave you a
Don't ask
hint.
me to deal with electronics.
You know what?
That's like asking you to sew something.
You can't even sew anymore.
Well,
It's been that long.
Well, it has been a while, but still. I can still sew.
Guys, let's go get dinner, and let's get Tiffany's punishment. Which is that she has to make me an ice cream cone. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Really? That's the punishment? Yeah. Because honestly, I'm exhausted. And that sounds really nice. Guys, let's get going. It is 4:54, and I'm sure Lily wants to eat dinner. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to get dressed and get ready to get going. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. So, are you ready to get your hands dirty tonight? Because you're going to be getting them all full of chocolate ice cream or something. I don't know, but you're going to be making me a nice, either a sundae. I can get her to make me a banana split sundae.
No.
We had the peanuts.
No. We're just gonna...
We have the whipped cream, although it's ancient by now.
Yeah. No.
No.
Just a scoop. You don't need that much ice cream.
What I'm really hearing is I don't want to do that much work.
I did a lot of work.
I know.
actually today, and honestly, I've been doing nothing but breathing and bleach for like 2 days now, and my sinuses are killing me. And so is my throat. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking funny today.
Don't you every day?
It seems like it, yeah.
You know what? I have an idea. Start to talk.
Why? God.
Every time she starts to talk funny, I'll just kiss her. There we go.
It's the only cleaner that I would prefer to use, but I hate cleaning with it.
You are so cute. All right, guys, we gotta get going because we need dinner, most importantly, and ice cream, and bananas, and Cool Whip.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You're not getting a sundae.
Why? Because it's not Sunday?
Yes.
Because it's Monday?
Yes.
You know what? I have an idea. I know what to do.
No.
Please.
What the heck, you
God. Come here. Please.
No. You just got a scoop of ice cream. You don't need that much.
I'll do anything.
Ryan. Really?
Like I ever know where the frick to put the clothes. 1 minute, there's a freaking hamper over there. Next day, there's a hamper here. One day, there's a hamper in the bathroom. I never know where there's a hamper.
I don't know what to tell you. All right, let's just go, okay? I'm exhausted today.
Sunday?
Is it raining?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, it is now. It really wasn't raining earlier when I was coming home.
Well, it is now.
All right, let's go over and get the stuff for Sunday. Love you.
You're just not gonna give up on it. Fine. Love you too.
Hold on a minute. Can I do this with having a baby with you again?
That
Just
won't.
never give up.
This is why we took care of that problem.
No. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that.
No.
Guys, let's get going. I know somebody is hungry.
Yes.
And it's me. Let's get over to Publix and let's get dinner and stuff for a Sunday. We just need the Cool Whip, the ice cream, and banana. Because we have chocolate syrup and we also have
I'm gonna
the
grab
nuts.
a jacket.
All right, let's get going. Yeah, it's raining a little bit, but by now it's kind of like misting, so it actually feels good. Let's get going. Let's go have a great day over at Publix. Get dinner, get some ice cream stuff, and then come home and relax. And then later, cuddle up with a beautiful girl under the blankets. Can't wait for that part. Let's get going. Alright guys, let's go into Publix. Let's get our dinner stuff and the stuff for Sunday. And let's go ahead and get done. And I got a beautiful girl to make me it. Let's get going. Alright, let's go ahead and get our hearty grill master. And look, she knew exactly right where to go for her Arby's fries that she wanted. Good job, Lil. Alright, and broccoli with cheese. There we go. Alright, we got our meal right here, except for buns. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and go with these buns. They look pretty good. We'll find ones that are in date. Oh wait, these are. Perfect. I think we're going to go ahead and get Tillamook vanilla bean for us. And then whichever one the girls want. And what I like about Tillamook here is that right there. A nice little tab right there to tell you that it is sealed properly. I love that about them. Yes?
This will solve your problem.
No.
Yes,
No, it won't.
it will.
Nice try, but no. Take a look at that. Maraschino cherries. We'll definitely get some of them. Alright, let's go and get original ready whip. There we go. And we're going to need a banana to go with it. Since I'm pretty sure the one banana we have at home is either eaten by her or thrown away.
No, it's still there.
Is it any good?
No, honestly, I don't know. These are kind of like really green.
It'll be fine. Alright guys, it is now 7:35. And my coffee is at a good temperature to be able to drink. Today has been a great day. We went to work over there at the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville area. Had a wonderful time over there. And then it rained, then humidity, then it rained a little bit more, then more humidity. And then finally came home and had a great time with a beautiful girl who made an amazing meal. And nice little Sunday as well for a treat. But guys, all good things must come to an end, and so shall this video now. But before I do go, I do want to go ahead and get into two things. One, 3,861 family members. Thank you very much to all of you that have joined. And number two, let's go ahead and read a question. Ryan, I was wanting to ask, do you have two mounts on your dashboard? I noticed that there are two different angles when the camera is face you versus when it's facing out the windshield. Ah, good question. So the actual answer is one mount. And it's actually kind of creative. Okay, so what I'll do is I have the mount actually facing us inward to the vehicle. But then whenever I want to get a quick shot of something outward, I remove the camera from that clamp and then I just basically hold it right on the actual dashboard. It's super easy. And it's so close up. And usually those clips are only like 30, 40 seconds maybe, so it's not like forever. But yeah, great question about that. And likewise, if you guys have any questions about recording style, about anything of technique or whatever, or even, do you own a shirt besides a black Amazon shirt? I do. Do I wear them? Very rarely. Do I own shorts? No. Would I ever buy any? No. I'll go to the parks on a 98-degree weather day wearing my jeans. I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable in shorts. Plus, it would scare too many people with my raw white legs. Yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for everything today. In the coming days, we're going to be having some more talks about some other stuff that will be coming up.
Like and subscribe.
And about some decisions that are going to have to be made. Some really hard choices for the future about financial burdens, about what is best, and stuff like that. So, we'll go and get into that later on. I'm thinking more toward Thursday or Friday we'll get into those topics when I'm off and we can have more sit-down time. Because really, it's not like an Apple computer where, let's take it back to Best Buy. No, the decisions coming up are going to have life-changing consequences for the positive or for the negative. But yeah, we'll get into that later. But for now, I hope you have a good night. Thank you so much for being with today, and I will see you tomorrow when I am over at the boat docks. Which one it is? Honestly, I have no clue, so that's why I couldn't even say. It's not like, oh, he doesn't want to say because he doesn't want us to find him there. No, it's because truthfully, I don't know until I go into the boss's office in the morning. And they go, all right, you want Portofino? Or do you want Sapphire? Or sometimes they'll just say, pick whichever one you want. You're the first one. And I'll be like, all right, cool. But yeah, that's how it's done. But guys, thank you so much for being with today. I hope you have a great night. Go get some sleep because honestly, we gotta get up super early tomorrow. Because I gotta be at work at 6 a.m. And what happens is, and this is pretty cool, I can tell you guys real quick, is that we get in, then we're transported by a vehicle over to the boat dock, where then we get prepped and ready to open by 7 o'clock, which is when City Walk opens, and they release the boat docks to allow people in. And that's when we can metal detect and do the x-ray and all that good stuff. And then the boat captains arrive. But yeah, it's really cool. I gotta admit, boat docks I enjoy. And there's some other stuff about Universal that I'm gonna get into later with you guys as well. Ideas I've had and stuff like that. And no, it's not me leaving, so don't worry. It's not like that at all. But guys, I've had an amazing day. And if you are watching this, by the way, and you were somebody that came through the line today over at Buffett Margaritaville area, thank you very much for making it a great time. All of you were extremely great. And I had an amazing time with you guys. But thank you so much, everyone else. I hope you have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. Now go get some sleep. Good night.
But